This video will explain the steps of how to apply for a patent in Australia and what the application process involves. Before we begin, I think it's important to define what a patent is. A patent is simply a grant of exclusive personal property rights to exploit a particular invention. This provides patent owners the right to prevent others from using the patented invention within Australia. A few examples of patented products are ballpoint pens and rubber horseshoes. In Australia, there are two types of patents: a standard patent, which provides protection up to 20 years, and an innovation patent, which provides protection up to 8 years. Generally, standard patents are assigned to new inventions, whilst innovation patents are used for improvements to existing technologies. To apply for a standard patent, a provisional patent application should be lodged. This creates a priority date for the invention and provides 12 months of patent pending protection. To maintain the original priority date, a complete patent application must be lodged within the 12 months patent pending protection period. Upon lodging the complete patent application, the 20-year patent protection term begins. After 18 months of the priority date, the patent application will be published publicly on IP Australia. At this stage, the patent application will be added to a queue until it is examined by IP Australia. To begin the examination, the Patent Office will issue a direction to request examination, and a fee will need to be paid. During the examination, the examiner will determine whether the invention is new and has an inventive step. That is, the invention must not be obvious to a skilled person in that relevant field of technology. The term obvious uses the ordinary dictionary meaning as very plain. If the inventive step is very plain, then the invention may not be recognized as a standard patent. However, it should be noted that a simple or small degree of inventiveness is sufficient to satisfy the scope of an inventive step. From there, an examination report will be issued. Within 12 months of this report, the applicant must respond to the examiner by accepting the patent or providing further information if the patent is rejected. Upon acceptance, the patent will be published in the official journals of patents. Within 3 months of this publication, the patent will be available for third parties to object to the patent. After this period, the patent is granted and will be enforceable. Turning to innovation patents now, the patent application process for these is quite similar to standard patents. A provisional application must be lodged to create a priority date, which will provide 12 months for the applicant to lodge a complete innovation patent application. This will then undergo a formalities test to check for minor details such as formatting. Upon the completion of the formalities test, the application is granted, however it won't be enforceable. To ensure this is enforceable, a request for substantive examination must be made. From here, IP Australia will determine whether the invention is novel and involves an innovative step. That is, the invention must produce a substantial contribution to the function of the invention in the eyes of a skilled person in that relevant field of technology. Upon examination, an examination report will be issued. Within 6 months of this report, the applicant must respond to the Patent Office to certify the patent. If the examiner is satisfied the patent meets the innovation patent criteria, the patent will be certified and enforceable.